Hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is Face Corner, a mom of twin living in Port Harcourt. I never thought I would hear the word mom. For 6 years, it felt like all I was doing was just taking medication, going for scan, going through tests, visiting the hospital, going to see the doctor. Every day of my life, I always ask myself, when will I be called a mom? It breaks my heart because every month I see my monthly cycle reminded me of not being human enough to be a mother. But I didn't give up. I'm here today to share my journey, how I fought, how I lost, and how I have victory today. I found hope again, and now I'm holding my testimony, which is my twin, a boy and a girl. If you're in the middle of your own infertility struggle, if you're going through infertility, I want to let you know that you are not alone. You are stronger than what you even think. You're a very, very strong woman. And if you've never experienced infertility before, you've never ever had such cause to worry about infertility, I hope this story will help you to understand how these women are powerful, how painful and beautiful also this journey is. This is my story. It started 2016 when I got married. I got married at a very early age. I never thought I would go through infertility, so I just relaxed. I was in my year two, so I didn't have any cause to be worried because I felt like the younger you are, the more fertile you are. But life had another role to give to me, so I started trying from that 2016 because I was 19. Then I tried 2016, 17, 18. Nothing was happening. So when I was done with my university, I had to come back and I was like, it's time for me to try more harder. I was thinking that maybe the distance was the cause for me not conceiving. So I tried more harder, but I wasn't getting any result. So I was visiting the hospital. I went to herbal treatment. I went for massage. I did everything I could do. There was a time I had to do follicular tracking. Then it dawned on me in one of my tests that I had hormonal imbalance. The doctor said, if you're too young, don't worry, just relax, it's going to happen. It didn't happen. It took me years for it to happen. Yes, I had hormonal imbalance, which is high prolactin. That is a hyperprolactinemia. That's the name. PCOS. I also had PCOS, polycystic ovarian syndrome. These were the things I was passing through. I had irregular period. I had anovulation. I was not able to ovulate regularly. These were my problems. So I just keep going off and on, off and on, off and on about my fertility issues till I had to go and see a specialist. So when I went to see a specialist, I asked him, sir, after taking this, taking that, what next? If one did not work, can not work, what is the next step? It was like you just keep trying because PCOS has no cure, it can only be managed. Then it dawned to me that I had to take right of my fertility journey. Then I had to tell my husband, see babe, I'm tired of trying up and down. Let's just go for an IVF. I told him that I'm tired of trying. I just want to go through. Let's just go for this. And I was like, okay, that's very good. I said yes. We were prepared, but we never know the journey we are about to embark on. As business owners, we know about loss and also gain, but IVF is a procedure that is a 50-50 chances. You don't come out always with success rate. It's a tendency that you might fail, tendency that you might also have a success rate. So we decided to start this our journey. So after seeing a specialist, we made some call and we went to the hospital. We asked to pay for a consultation fee of 30,000. That was in 2022, yeah, about 2021. Forgot 2021, but I started the procedure in 2021. I see people talk about it that is a 6 week something. No, it's not about, it's not a 6 week something. It's a very long process. It it has an emotional toll on you, the physical strength you have to give on it, the finance you have to put inside it, because you're building your hope on what you don't know if it will fail you or not. It's not an easy journey to work on, because you don't know if it's going to be a success for you that particular time, but are you going to try again? And it's so expensive. So we went into it because it felt like this was the last chance for it. So this is what the last chance for you to determine whether I'm going to be a mom or not. Then I embarked on it. After the consultation, we are asked to run a preliminary test of couples test of about 120,000. That's what I paid. We paid and started the procedure. So during the procedure, during the test, it was discovered that I had a high prolactin level. In that time, my prolactin level was about 98.9. It was so high. And I think the level of prolactin was about to be 20 and below. So I was placed on the drugs for about 3 months. The name of the drug, I don't know, is, I think I can remember the name of, if I remember it, I will just put the name here. It's very small pill and it was very, very expensive. I think I bought it that time about 20,000 naira for just a little bottle of 30 pieces. So that I started taking it. I was just on it. I took it for that month, to the second month, the third month, then I went back. By the grace of God, my prolactin level dropped to about 40% in the first month. Second month, it dropped again. That was how it was just dropping. And you go to a particular stage, and the doctor was like, okay, let's go for this. Then I started with the injections. Ha! Nobody told me about injection part. You have to inject yourself on your tummy and on your thigh. It was a lot to handle. It was so much to handle. I felt like giving up, but I had to do this for my unborn children. Are you in your fertility journey? Are you feeling so down? Are you saying, I don't know if IVF will work out for me? I've been trying this and that. Should I go for it? Just go for it, baby. Just do it. You can do this. I know how it feels, because you don't even know if you're going to come out victorious or not, but I'm assuring you that you will come out victorious, just like me. I know how the journey is. The journey feels like it has no end, especially infertility. Fertility is like it's like a very dark tunnel. You just have to keep going and going. You don't know where the end of the tunnel is, where there is light. You just keep walking alone. You might have people surrounding you, your partner, your family, but still here deep inside you, you feel so empty, like you feel so unfulfilled. Fertility has this thing of pausing you. It makes you feel like you don't have to go more further. You just have to achieve this, conceive first before you do this. What I mean is that maybe you want to go for a doctorate degree or master degree. Fertility has this power of telling you to wait behind. You should first of all conceive before you do that. It just takes you backward while you're trying to go forward. I want to let you know that you are the most powerful tool you in yourself. I want you to be always positive in this journey, because at the end you will have results. No matter how the journey seems, it in my own time it feels like, because I was taking this medication and the doctor had to tell me, say, madam, your body is not responding. That was the most hardest word I had to take in. He told me, we're so sorry, your body is restraining the drugs. I couldn't understand what he was saying, because I felt like, what's happening? My body was saying no to the medications. God, this was the last straw. It broke me completely. And I felt like I had no other way. Because I was like, why is my body rejecting the medication? We had to pause and wait for like 1 month, and they called me back and said I had to change medications. I've gone through a lot in infertility. There were times when it felt like there was no hope, but I kept going because I know that there shall be no barren in the land. That's what the Bible said. So I kept moving forward. So we changed another medication and we started again, because I was determined. And at last, I had my victory, which is my twin. and I'm so glad for that. I just to thank God for what He has done in my life. See, infertility is not, it's not for the weak. It's not for the weak because you have to be emotionally prepared. You have to be physically prepared, mentally prepared, and also financially prepared because you're going to spend a lot of money. After the pregnancy, it doesn't just end there, it continues. Expenses still continues. So I want to, if you're a woman going to fertility, congratulations because you're going to testify very soon. The medications are very, very tough. Every morning, every night, you have to inject yourself. But I just had to keep going. I remembered the afternoon I came back from the market and I just was like, let me just take pregnancy test. I did it in the morning time because I've never ever seen a two line before. In my widest dream, for 6 years, I've never seen two lines before. But on that fateful afternoon, I bought bole on the road and I came back home because I was very hungry. And I just went to ease myself and I had to I just bought a strip on the road and I just dipped it and kept it in the bedroom. I went to eat. As I came out, dear brethren, I was came to wash my hand. I saw the most faintest light I've ever seen. I couldn't understand because I've never seen such thing before. I had mixed feeling. I was overjoyed. I was in disbelief. I was like, could this be? Could this be that a woman that was once called barren for 6 years is pregnant? I was just confused. I was shivering. I was shaking. I was running up and down. I was just like I was panting. I couldn't understand the feeling because I've never felt something like this before. It was so real. So happy. I cried, I shouted alone because I was alone that day. I cried, I said, God, thank you. I was so glad that day. That was the first day I saw a faint line in the whole of my existence as a lady. It took me 6 years to see two lines. It was very faint, but it was true that there was a line there. This gives me a glimpse of hope, so I can be a mother. So someone can look at me and call me mom. I was so glad. I said, oh, finally, I'm finally pregnant. I was so happy. 6 years, thousands of tears, disappointment, and now victory. It was the toughest battle I ever fought, but at last I had victory. If you're struggling in the middle of your own fertility battle, I want to hear this. Keep going. Keep moving. There is victory. There's a light at the end of the tunnel. Just keep moving. There is victory at the end. And you will also testify. If you're in your own journey of IVF, don't give up. Just be strong because you also will testify. This journey is very unique one. It's very but you're stronger than you know. If you've watched till this particular part, please do well to subscribe. Drop your comments in the comment section. Share your own journey on the comment section. Tell me how you were able to scale through. And if you are a mom going through infertility, I want you to drop the word in the comment section hope because there is hope for you. Just write in the comment section hope and light because I'm going to be telling you more of my stories. This channel is going to bring divine blessing for you. But I'll be sharing my journey, how I was able to scale through infertility. I've already did that. My IVF journey from the day of transfer, the day of embryo collection, how the do's and the don'ts of IVF, everything, and also motherhood, and also my lifestyle. So if you're not joining us, new subscribers, you are very, very welcome. Do well to click the subscribe button and pop up your notifications for you to know when I drop new video. And I promise I'll be dropping video every Friday. So see you in my next video. I love you so much. I'm sending you hugs. I'm sending you kisses. All my TTC moms. You will testify very soon. Bye.